Hey everyone! Thank you so much for signing on today. My name is Brittany from POAC, and thank you for signing on for our recreational events online, virtual. And every single Tuesday, we have virtual yoga with the amazing Jennifer from Jenny Zen Yoga. And if you missed any of the classes, you can go on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel to check out all the previous classes. Now, let's get things going. Let's get nice and loose and all Zen for Jenny Zen Yoga. Take it away, Jen.
Thanks, Brittany. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. We had that gorgeous weekend, so I hope everybody got outside. And we're going to jump right into continue with our springtime yoga. So far with our springtime yoga, we've been planting seeds. We talked about bees and butterflies. We blossom like a flower. And today we're going to be a caterpillar also. All things that are important for our gardens and maybe you're seeing outside already. So again, with our family yoga, hopefully your household's with you. Nobody's doing it alone. I hope people can join in. You do not need anything fancy. If you have a yoga mat, that's great. If not, sit on your carpet. If you're on a floor, you might want a little towel or cushion for your knees. And come to a comfortable seat. So maybe your legs are crossed. I'm going to adjust my screen a little bit. And your feet are resting where they're comfortable. Your hands are resting where they're comfortable. Palms down, palms up, thumb and first finger touching, backs of your hands resting. Feel your shoulders sinking down. So we don't want our shoulders all tense by our ears. Shoulders are down. And our spine's growing really tall. So we feel our head going up to the ceiling. And we're thinking about our breath. And all of our breath comes in and out of our nose. So let's take a deep inhale through our nose. And an exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. So let's bring our arms out to the sides. Palms are up. We're going to come into our moving sun breath. So let's inhale our hands up overhead, maybe round your arms like the sun. Exhale through your nose, bring your arms back out to your sides. Inhale, bring your hands over your heart, right in the center of your chest. And exhale, arms back out to the sides. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale, big round sun. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's curl our fingers into our shoulders. So take a deep inhale. Exhale, extend those arms. Here's our flower breath. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your hands down. Think about being outside. Maybe you spot a flower. Maybe it's a flower that you can pick. I'm going to pick like my last tulip that I see outside. And we're going to be, or maybe it's a carrot, because we're going to do our bunny breath. So thinking about a bunny, we have our little bunny nose. We're going to bring that flower, that carrot up to our nose and take 3 quick breaths. And a big exhale out of our mouth. 3 more quick inhales through our nose. Out of our mouth. And one last time. And exhale that out. So coming into some of our flexibilities, we're coming into our butterfly pose so our feet can be together, our knees are out to the sides, or our feet can be open a little bit. Again, we don't want to be hanging over. We want to try to be straight and tall as possible, shoulders down. Heels could be in towards you or push them out if your thighs are saying, wow, that's a big stretch. So let's take a big inhale through our nose and side out of our mouth. And now we're going to bring our knees up and inhale through our nose. And exhale through our nose, bring those knees back down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and slow butterfly wings. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your butterfly isn't going too fast. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. You can stay sitting in the butterfly pose, or you can crisscross again. Bringing our fingertips out to the sides, touching the floor. We're going to do our arm sweep. So big inhale, arms overhead, and wrist circles coming down. It may take you a while. It's okay if it's slow. Big inhale up, and exhale, wrist circles coming down. Big inhale up, exhale, gentle twist to your right. Big inhale up, gentle twist to your left. Big inhale up, twisting again to the right. Bring those hands down, fingertips down. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, maybe twist a tiny little bit more. So remember, stretching is good, sharp pains are not good. Bringing it all back to the center. One last twist to the other side. Fingertips all the way down. Big inhale and a little more twist. Feel the stretch, but if it's a sharp pain, come back to the center. Hands back up to the center, and let's see if we can lower them nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, if you want to for a moment, stretch your legs out. Feet are flexed, hands are flexed. Let's inhale. Fingers down, toes pointed. Inhale, everything's up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Do some wrist and ankle circles. Switch direction. Okay, and then come back to a comfortable seat. You might want to switch your legs. See what's comfortable for you. And we'll come into some more of our stretches. So again, hands, let's have our palms resting on our legs, shoulders down. Chin is nice and parallel to the floor. That means it's not down or up yet, but we're going to be moving our chin. So take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chin to ceiling. Feel a big stretch along the front of your neck. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. So we're not bringing our shoulder up. We're bringing our head down. Inhale, back to center, over to the other side. And remember, if you do a different side than I do, that's okay. As long as we do both sides, it's fine. Inhale, back to center, and exhale. And if you'd like to take that hand, bring it to the opposite ear. And we're not pushing, we're not pulling down, but just rest your hands. You'll feel a little bit more stretch. Remember, stretch is good, sharp pains aren't. And to really pay attention to your breath. Let's release that and over to the other side and using that hand. So that's the most important part of yoga, is that breath. We want to feel that inhale through our nose and the exhale. And let's release that. Let's take a deep inhale. We're going to hinge forward and we're going to go into our torso rolls. So we're going to swing around, inhale as we come back, exhale as we come forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. And we're going to switch direction now. Inhale back. So we're making these circles with our body. They could be little circles. They could be bigger circles. And one more. The next time you come forward, let's drop our head down. Slowly roll up. The head comes up last. And then we're going to bring our fingertips down to the ground again, shrug our shoulders up. I don't know. And let it go. I don't know. Let it go. One more. I don't know. And let it go. Let's bring one arm up. I'm bringing my left arm up. You could do the other side. We're going to take a big reach for our crescent. Both arms up. That first arm comes down. Inhale up and to the other side. Both hands up. And again, nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's bring one hand out in front of us like we're pushing something away. We're using our other hand to help those fingers stretch back. Elbow could be nice and straight or a little bend in it. Flip the hand up. Help those fingers come down. Again, bend in the elbow or straight, whatever's comfortable. Switch hands. Flip. And down. So let's bring our hands up, palms up, fingertips to our shoulders again. And shoulder rolls coming forward, one at a time. And then we'll go backwards. Let's bring our hands back out to the center. Palms are down. Let's do some small arm circles going back. And coming forward. So lower our arms halfway. The same arm circles going back. Try not to hit the floor. And forward. And freeze for a moment. We're going to tilt our head to one side. And again, our circle's going, we're going to go forward this time. Freeze. Head to the center. Head to the other side. And arm circles going back. And coming back up to center. We're going to come up into our tabletop position. So remember, our tabletop position is our hands at our knees. Our stomach is pulled in. Our knees are a little bit apart. And then our wrists, just a little bit. So you want your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder all in a nice straight line. And so that's our tabletop. Back is nice and flat. And we're going to go into our child's pose from here. So let's bring our knees really wide. Big toes come together. Push your bottom back, almost like you're sitting on your feet. And this is where you have some options. Arms can be all the way out, forehead down. You can take your fists, build them up, rest your forehead on that fist. Or some people like to bring their hands behind them and rest their forehead back on the floor. So whatever's comfortable for you, come into that comfortable position in your child's pose. We're going to stay here for a moment. So we're all the way out, or our forehead's built up, or our hands are behind us. And we're going to try to be silent for a minute, almost like the morning before everyone goes outside in all the gardens. And I just want you to try to listen to your breath. Feel your breath come in through your nose and out of your nose. Maybe it's a little loud, that's okay. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Just pay attention to that breath. One more. Now, coming back up, bringing our knees in a little bit, lowering the top of our body down, our bottoms in the air. We're coming into our puppy dog. So it's kind of like child's pose, but our bottoms are up in the air. And again, arms are out. We're resting on our fists again. So again, settling back into that breath. Big inhale through your nose. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to sit back, roll up, come to sit on our bottoms, bringing our legs out in front of us in a V for our straddle. So taking a deep breath in. On your exhale, let's bring your hands out in the middle of that V. You're going to feel a big stretch on the back of your legs. Hi, Adrian. I'm glad you're here. Take a big inhale, and on your exhale, maybe lower your head down. Big breath in, big breath out. Slowly roll back up. We're coming back into our tabletop. You're just going to see me from the other perspective. We're going to quickly revisit a fun move that we had. We're going to do our sunbirds again. So from our tabletop, one arm's out, opposite leg is back and up. Inhale in, exhale out. And the other challenge, arm and leg out to the side, bring them back to the center, come back to tabletop. Good job. Other hand out, other leg back, lift it up. Inhale, knee and elbow in, exhale. Knee and leg and arm out to the side, back to the center, come back down to tabletop. We're going to stretch out on our bellies. So coming into our cobra poses. So we have a few choices. Hands back by our chest, elbows back, lift up a little bit, baby cobra, lift up a little bit more, feel your belly on the floor, cobra, push up to that king cobra with those elbows a little bent, shoulders down. So do you want to do the baby cobra, regular cobra, king cobra? Everybody decide. Arms are back, chin down, take a deep inhale in, side out of your mouth. And 3, 2, 1, cobra. Look straight ahead, no matter what cobra you chose. And settle down. Deep inhale in, deep inhale out. Decide what cobra you're going to do. 3, 2, 1, cobra. Look forward, shoulders down. Push back to tabletop. So from our tabletop, I want everybody to curl their toes under. Spread your knees a little bit. Bring your knees out to the sides. And try to bring yourself back up so we're in our squat pose. And then adjust your feet, trying to get them flat on the floor. And we're planting our seeds. Our elbows are by our knees. Our hands are in at our heart. We're looking forward. In our squat pose, it's a very grounding pose. You think about the ground. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. One hand in front, one hand behind you. Sit on your bottom. You're going to come back into your butterfly pose. So from our butterfly pose, we're going to go into our flower pose. So we'll take our hands, palms up, put them underneath our calves, lean back just a little bit, and lift our legs up, looking straight ahead. Feet can be flexed. Maybe your heels are together. And that's our flower pose. Let's come back to butterfly for a minute. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hinge down over. Lower your head. Big inhale, big exhale. On your next inhale, slowly roll up. Head comes up last. Hands under your calves again. Slight back, we're balancing. And we're making our flower again. I'm gonna have my feet open this time. So our back is trying to be straight. We don't wanna roll back. We're balancing on our sacrum. and a little bit on our bottom. Big inhale. And exhale, lower it all down. Let's straighten our legs out. Toes are pointed up. Hands are at our sides. And we're getting ready for our caterpillar pose. So let's take a deep inhale and exhale through our nose. Inhale. And on your exhale, let those hands walk forward. We're hinging forward. You're looking at my back and my neck. They're still straight. My head's not hanging down. And I'm just breathing here for a minute. Try to relax. If your legs are hurting in the back, bend your knees a little bit. Nice breaths, nice deep breaths. All those tabletops and sunbirds and cobras, they don't look like they're challenging, but they're challenging. And on that next exhale, you can let that head sink down. You're going to feel a different stretch in your back now. Keep on breathing. And your next inhale, roll up, and your head's going to come up last. And we're going to hug our knees into our chest. And then if this is available to you, you're going to slowly lower down onto your back. If not, come down onto your back any way that you can. Let's hug our knees into our chest. And we're going to bring our legs up into the air so our legs are flexed. We're in our waterfall pose right now. So legs are in the air. And I think of waterfall, we've been planting seeds, the caterpillar, the bees, the butterflies are there. We need water. And put your hands on your belly. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And an exhale through your nose. Big inhale. Maybe feel that belly puff out. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Can you lay here very still for a moment? Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your feet down on the floor. Now we're going to put the soles of our feet together, legs open, and now we're coming into our butterfly, but we're reclined. So our legs are open, and some people, they might like to put their hands underneath their legs. I like to keep my hands on my belly, and we're going to come into our breath again. So big inhale, my belly's puffing up, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So what I'd like you to do, bring your knees back up, hug your knees into your chest again. We're going to keep one knee in and one leg straight out. Both feet are flexed. Now we're going to take a twist. So we're putting our hands on that knee. We're taking a twist. We're bringing that knee over. So our shoulders are on the floor. We're looking at the ceiling and our lower body is twisting. So I'm not laying on my side. I'm laying on my upper back and then one leg. And we're looking at the ceiling, even though I'm looking at the video, just so I can make sure everybody's on the right page. Big inhale, big exhale. Now I'm just going to switch my direction. You can stay exactly where you are. And again, let's bring both feet on the floor. One knee in, other leg out, feet are flexed. Feeling your breath again. Again, coming into that twist, opposite hand to the knee, twisting it over, shoulders are on the floor, look at the ceiling, and that one leg is on the floor. One leg is up and bent, one leg's on the floor. Feel that breath. Let's hug our knees back into our chest, feet back up into waterfall. And if you've been doing a lot of activities on your feet or you're standing for a long time, this is a nice posture to do. It helps our feet to get all the junk out of them and takes a lot of pressure off. It feels really good. So hands are on our belly. Big inhale in and out. Inhale in and out. Knees in. Straighten yourself out so that you're laying on your back if that's comfortable. If you'd like to sit, that's fine. But if you like to be on your back, that's great. Let's bring our hands out to our sides. Palms can be up or down. We're looking at the ceiling. Your eyes can be open or closed, and your toes can flop out to the sides. Just try to be comfortable on your back. Make any wiggles that you need to do. Wiggle, 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 and still. You can be nice and still for a minute. And so we're going to start to come into our quiet time. We're going to do what's called a body scan. I'm going to name a part of your body. You're going to think about it. Think about it in your head. Don't move it. Okay, so let's think about the top of our head and the back of our head. Feel where the back of your head is touching the floor. Feel where your shoulders are touching the floor. Maybe your arms and your hands, where are they touching the floor? Your lower back. Your bottom should be touching the floor if you're sitting or laying down. Feel your legs on the floor. Maybe there's a part of your foot that's touching the floor. Now feel free to keep your eyes open. If your eyes are open, just look at the ceiling. If your eyes are closed, that's fine. And I want you to come focus on your breath. So everybody's laying down. We're coming into our final quiet time. So think about all those parts that we talked about. Feel them touching the floor. And now really notice your breath. Notice when your breath is coming in your nose. And notice when it's coming out of your nose. Coming in and coming out. In and out. So on your next inhale, you can think to yourself, I am. And on your exhale, having a new start because it's springtime. Inhale, I am. Exhale, having a new start. Inhale, I am. Exhale, having a new start. I am having a new start. Going to go quiet for a moment. Keep on breathing. Don't move. Just inhale and exhale. You can do this on your own. In and out. Listen for your breath. Now start to notice your breath again. Feel that inhale, I am. Exhale, having a new start. Big inhale through your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. Start to turn your head from side to side. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes and your wrists and your ankles. Maybe if you'd like to, hug your knees into your chest, roll over onto one side, and come up to a sitting position. You can keep your eyes closed if you'd like. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today for a little yoga. You did a great job taking your quiet times. Please make sure that you're signing up for your walk team for our POAC virtual walk on July 19th. I have my team. I can't wait to see everybody's pictures from their walk. It's going to be a great fundraiser for POAC. And let's think about the special light and the specialness that it's in all of us. We all have something that's so special and unique about all of us. And we love that in all of our friends. So when we finish with our final namaste, remember that the special light in me sees and honors the special light in you, my friends. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to our families. And thank you to POAC for this great session. And we'll be back next week for more yoga, same POAC time, same POAC channel. Have a great Memorial Day. So let's take a deep inhale. And we'll finish with namaste. Thank you, everybody.